I'm so confused. What are we doing?
Trump needs some jams.
China. Bing, bing, bong. Obamacare. Bing, 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 bong. Bong, bong, bong. Get those lights off. Bing, 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 bing. China. Bong, bong.
Live show woes.
Bong. Turn off the lights. I'm really rich.
Hello, yeah.
$1 million.
Okay.
Snapdragon.
What's
One of
going
these days,
on?
I'm going to play through the whole entire song.
No.
Damn,
no.
Mel's got Power of the Cloud in the background. Good job.
I do. Thank you so much.
It's so pretty.
All right, so all the audio was stuck on the Rift for a bit, and that's what had happened. So my bad. I was recording the kids playing earlier.
I did that once, remember? You said I sounded like I came from a tunnel or something. Yeah, you gotta change that.
All right, what's up, everybody in the chat? Wow, we got a lot of awesome people here. What's up? I was gonna say, Crispy Bomb, you don't count. You're already here. What's up, Tyler?
You just love saying my name.
You can say what's up, Crispy.
What's up, Crispy? Garuda Legend, Stick Figure, 𝐏𝐿𝐃𝐂𝐀𝐒𝐓, how's it going? What's up, everybody? Blades in the chat. Blades, I sent you a link to join us, but you didn't wanna.
You didn't do it.
You did it.
He's watching Men in Tights.
What's up? Vengeance over there in the chat changed his name from Nick. How interesting. But guys, we have a special guest here today. We have Nick, aka SMF Vengeance. Nick's here. Nick, you want to say what's up to everybody?
What's up, everybody? I hope you have a good time. This is my first time podcasting, so don't give me crap.
Everybody,
lowered expectations.
Everybody give him crap. So we're really excited to have you here. This is your first time podcasting. You're on TCC. We've been a first for many people, so it's really exciting. Butcher Van said, I'm ready for a good show. I hope you are. Kids, you'll be in soon.
He said, give me a heads up when the talk is coming. Kids, I'll be in. Wait. You know what I mean.
What? That's so confusing. But yeah, and then we got the usual suspects. We got Butcher Van here tonight. You want to say what's up, Butcher Van?
What's going on, everybody? Glad to be here. There's a lot of awesome topics, and I'm excited. I don't know what that
was. Sean Murray tripped.
You're fired already.
Six in the chat.
It was those chickens in the cloud.
Stripper hanging out, brother.
I'm sorry, what stripper hanging out? What's going on?
Yeah, he was hanging out with a stripper on a boat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, the whole time he was probably yelling, I'm on a boat.
Hey,
what's up,
hey,
Gamer
OhSnap.
Medic?
OhSnap.
What's up?
In the picture, I saw a tater.
I saw a couple taters.
I want a tater. Oh, man.
Well, what's funny is on Twitter it crops the pictures, you know. So like when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Let's stick." And then I like clicked on the link, and then I was like, "Oh shit, that's a titty."
I see it.
You call a boob a titty.
Butcher, you should have put that as like a comment. Oh shit, that's a titty.
Enjoying the Gold Coast, Stick? I'm surprised that hasn't been removed from Twitter. They're not too anal about it. Wow, that was
no.
Bad choice of words.
Wow.
Holy crap. Okay, well, we're off to a great start. And we have the Xbot 448. You want to say what's up?
What's going on, everybody? We are back. CCC is back. I don't think we didn't do a show last week, right?
I don't know, but did we?
No, it was El Madre's Day, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's been a while. It's good to see everybody in the chat, guys. You know what to do right now. You got to slap that thumbs up button. You got to share this out on social media. I don't care if it's on Twitter, if it's on Facebook, MySpace, wherever you go to talk games. You got to share the link out because you know YouTube is just not doing their job anymore.
What's a Facebook?
We got to do it all. We got to do it all.
What's a Facebook Xbot?
It's a place
What's a MySpace?
I am never at. MySpace was so much better than Facebook, and I don't know what
That's where
happened.
I met my wife.
Stick, I already saw it. Okay.
Hold on, MySpace?
Yeah, I met my wife on MySpace.
MySpace was great. Did you pimp out your MySpace page?
Oh, totally not.
No,
He's a
dude,
basic
I made
bitch.
mine to the point where it would like shut down my computer. There was so many like moving things and
Oh
and
yeah,
music
Bob.
going on.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
It was so cool.
The good
Whatever
old
happened?
days.
Bring MySpace back.
But see, that's the thing is all those old MySpace accounts are all gone now.
They are. It's like some weird like band website or something. It's definitely strange. I
Your
don't
beard
know.
is weird, but and then we have Crispy Bomb. Crispy, you want to say what's up? Lucifer, what's going on?
What's up, everybody? Everybody in the chat, are you ready for your Unity candles? We are all cloud power. Yes.
Oh, I feel like
Yeah,
I've been
Cloud.
looking forward to saying that for 3 days now.
Oh, can I say
Yes.
something real quick?
Yeah.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
Wow, we sound horrible. Don't ever do that again, but all right. And then we have Supersonic Station. You want to say what's up, Supersonic?
So, speaking of boobs,
Skeletor to King Randor. Skeletor to King Randor. Come in, you royal boob.
that's what Stick Figure said on the boat.
Wow, I almost choked on my coffee.
He changed his name. He is now Super Chauvinist Station.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, no, you definitely are. He was like, "Where's the Xbox?" I was like, "He's doing laundry." He was like, "Oh, hell yeah, make him do that woman's work." And I was like, "Whoa, bitch."
Yep.
Whoa. What's up, Jay Slayer? And then we have Brian Baker who just joined us. Yay, Blaze, you want to say what up?
Hi, hello. What's going on? I heard one
Hey.
thing that was going to
Hola,
be talked
como
about,
estás?
It's
so I'll
just
be
a
in the shadows until
huge,
then.
huge party going on right now.
Oh, he's excited. He wants to get on his Minecraft
I don't even
rant.
know what they want to talk
Snap
about
Dragon
with this.
VR, baby.
Huh.
So I've been good. A lot of moving. Yay.
Yay. Okay, I gotta turn up my volume here. I can't hear really well. All right, guys, so let's dive into what we've been playing this week. We're gonna start with Vengeance. Vengeance, what you been up to this week in gaming?
I've been playing a little bit of everything. Gears of War, PUBG, Mortal Kombat with Crispy.
You sound
mostly.
weird. Time out. You sound like you're sad.
Are you sad? Don't be sad.
No, like your voice.
No, I'm not. I'm not sad. I'm just a little,
There's
embarrassed
something
because
up
of
with
the
the-
whole sound issue. So
Okay, because
Don't worry, I've tripped over my chair, fell out of my chair during podcasts. I can't count how many times. That's all good.
Crispy had some mic problems a long time ago. It sounded
Oh,
like
God.
his mic
His
was
problem
muffled for
was
him.
his mic, man. What are you
Yeah.
talking
No,
about?
his mic sounds like my mic sounded. Remember when Blades can attest to this, where it sounded like I sounded like a man, like a deep
Oh,
voice
yeah.
man?
It happened all the time.
That's what he sounds like right now,
Sorry,
except for
everybody.
he's a man, so you
No.
guys can't tell that much. Shut up, Blades.
this
He's a man's man.
I was so close to a chicken dinner. Dude,
Somebody
man.
give me a help.
Yo, mom, bring me a Mountain Dew.
Whoa, whoa. Who's
I'm just
demanding
messing.
that mom brings him out and do?
I was just messing.
Hang on, Gamer Medic said, "How come nothing is happening over on Mixer?" I don't know. What's supposed to be happening? Is it frozen?
Nothing's ever happening on Mixer.
We are live, buddy. I don't know. So anyways, Nick, what you been playing? I'm sorry.
Been playing some PUBG, Gears of War, Mortal Kombat 11 with Crispy and Dirty J and PUBG. We almost got a chicken dinner.
Nice.
I almost got a chicken dinner actually.
Nice.
But I choked last second. So.
I always choke in.
You choked your
He
chicken?
choked on the chicken dinner.
Yes.
I always choke on my chicken. Hang on.
Is she muting him or something? She's like, hang on. Yeah, that's
No.
it.
Your mic is definitely weird right now, but it's all good.
It keeps going back and forth. So
Yeah, it's cool though. I was looking
Kind
at
of like
boobies
Stick Figure's
over
picture
on.
of
I was
the
looking at the
chick.
boob. Okay, but anyways, so what you been up to, Xbot?
who, me?
Yeah.
Nothing. I've been cooking dinner and doing laundry and stuff like that, according to Supersonic.
do
Doing
that
all the
woman's
woman
work.
stuff.
Man.
Oh man,
But,
I just realized there's a kid behind
Mr.
me
Mom
when
up
I
in here.
said I was looking at a boob. So
Wow. I
Fucking
wonder if he was
A.
looking at the boob too. But in case if you're asking me what games I've been playing, let me go in here. Of course, Sea of Thieves. I was riding with the Republican, making that dough in Arena. You know what? That was cool, man. I got over like almost 90,000 gold coins now.
Wow.
From doing that. I was playing Rage 2. I think. Are we talking about Rage 2?
Briefly, yes.
All right. So yeah, playing Rage 2 as well. Shout out to Sleepy Goblin hooking me up with the game code. Thank you, my brother.
Hooking us up first of all. He hooked us up.
I can't speak for you because like I'm not a chauvinist. I don't speak for the one. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak for myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
I got you.
because you got the vote, we're equal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
But that shit.
Man was created first.
But I got that. Well,
Sean Murray agrees.
But I also went in and checked out Halo 2 Anniversary. Now that, thanks to Yobi, I got the 4K HDR television.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, your goodness.
At Halo 2 Anniversary with the HDR, it's like, oh damn, that game holds up so well. It looks incredible. It played, it already played great from the original launch of the game, but it makes me want to go back in and beat the story again now with HDR and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I think I might have got a couple rounds of PUBG in as well. I'm trying to think what else. And Destiny 2, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Which Destiny 2 is being kind of like there is a huge backlash going on in the community with that game right now.
Which game?
Destiny 2.
Okay.
Why?
I don't even
Because
like that game.
they took some of the most popular exotic weapons and either reworked their exotic perk or just downright nerf the weapon. And people are so mad right now. Oh, yo, it is really sad.
Can I ask you a quick question? Like, I've seen people on Twitter saying, download this gun this weekend. Is there some crazy gun that's out from Xur or something?
I don't know. I don't know if Xur's giving away something new. I haven't checked out his stash, but a new exotic mission popped up.
What's up, Sea Black Rider?
I think it was a week ago. You know the Outbreak Prime from Destiny 1, the pulse rifle?
Mm-hmm.
They came out with the Outbreak Perfected in Destiny 2, and you get it through an exotic. You got a special exotic quest that you got to do.
Look on the screen at Sean Murray.
Sean Murray's
put
in
his
the
eggplant
cloud.
up
He
on
got the
screen.
eggplant and he's eating it.
Talk to Stick Figure. He had the exotic quest today.
Yeah, I mean, I got the Outbreak. I got the Outbreak Perfected. It is a really cool gun.
Uh-huh.
But like I said, there's a lot of people really getting mad right now at Bungie for what they're doing with nerfing all like the most popular armor sets, the most popular exotic weapons. They're like, you know what? Screw it. We're nerfing everything, and people are mad. But I'm still playing.
Okay, that's amazing. You guys are really.
I just created my own topic in what we've been playing.
I didn't want that topic, but
of course.
But anyways, Crispy Bomb, what you been playing?
Destiny 2 hater.
We love Destiny 2 around here. We just don't like it.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Okay.
I still haven't tried it.
Crispy Bomba, what you been playing? Not PUBG, obviously.
Yeah, I know, not PUBG. Apparently, like somehow I ditched you when I wasn't in the game, but that's cool.
Did it on purpose.
Yeah.
But I've been continued to be vengeance punching bag
Jacob?
for a while. A couple other people,
Yeah.
in MK11, so that's always fun. And then some Gears. I mean, then I'm a little bit better in Gears, so I get to enjoy that a little more.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have played Division 2 subtly, but I don't know. It's not grabbing me right now at all.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. And yeah, that's about it. No PUBG, not really.
Yeah, okay. I see how it is. All right, and then Supersonic, what you been playing? Make it quick. I know you play like stuff all day.
He's playing Snake 2 on his Nokia.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
I love that game. Yeah, I like playing that Snake game after
I bet you do.
Stick Figures boat ride. So
Whoa.
I've been playing.
That's disgusting. You're not allowed to say bad things on here. You're fired.
Again, damn it.
Yeah.
I've been playing Overwatch a lot and Dreams a lot. That game's so cool. The more I play it, the more I love it. You get to create games. People have made like Mario 64, Sonic
I
Hedgehog.
heard Blades just go.
Was that a beer or am I boring you?
Fucking Dreams.
Am I boring you, Brian Baker?
What? You're having a dream?
What else? There's Until Dawn Rush of Blood in VR. That game's freaking so cool. I love it. It's
So
a
you just played
scary
VR?
horror.
Didn't you get rid of your Rift?
No, I want to get the new Rift S. The Oculus Quest and Rift come out Tuesday. I wanted to sell this one and get the Rift S so I can, my glasses will fit in it, but
Wait,
I can't sell my Rift.
The Rift S is wireless?
The Rift S is not wireless.
And
The
what's-
Quest is wireless.
Well, the Quest doesn't have the crap like I want on it. It is crap.
They got a lot of good games though. They got that Beat Saber. There's
It's
a lot of
powered
good.
by the Galaxy 6. Like,
Don't matter. It still works.
Yeah.
You don't have to stick a phone in it or anything. You don't need a
no,
console
it
or
has
PC.
the phone already built into it, brother.
All right,
Well,
hold up. We'll dive right into that in a moment.
I'm sorry.
It's
My
okay.
bad.
It's
My bad.
okay because I'm a little confused about this whole VR stuff. But anyways, you've been playing VR, and that's pretty much it, right?
Overwatch and Dreams on PS4.
All right, cool. And who did I miss? Butcher Fan?
Blades. I'm quick.
Okay. Nothing?
Sea of
Work?
Thieves and big screen. That's it.
Got it. Made it.
Sure.
Butcher,
I love
did we
big
get you?
screen.
Sure.
What?
Butcher?
What?
Butcher? Did we
What?
get you what you've been
What?
playing?
Oh no, I haven't said it.
That's your turn.
I've been playing Division 2 on the PC, and I just started Rage 2,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and then I've been playing a phone game because I was bored.
Wow.
Curse you.
Curse you to hell.
I know.
Butcher, what would it take to get you on the Republican in Sea of Thieves, brother?
The Republican?
Good time.
I've played Sea of Thieves when it first came out for like a couple
Different,
hours.
kind of.
It's a lot different. It's fun.
That's totally different. They have fishing now.
The problem is when I did play Sea of Thieves,
Mhm.
I didn't really enjoy it, so I don't really feel like going back
I
to
didn't
it.
either, but now I do. It's totally different. It's so much more fun. Well, at least if me and Don are on your boat, forget about it.
Yeah, you're done.
You're going to have the best
problem
time
is-
ever.
The problem is I feel like if I go back to it now and I play it again, I'm just going to be like, oh man, that game just sucked again, and everybody was telling me to play again.
Yeah, well, that you got to give it a try, though. All right, so, and I played some...
Ohsnaps.
What?
I just want to say, Z Black Rider in the chat says Blades is so pretty.
Come on, man.
Blades
We
is
don't
so
acknowledge
pretty.
this shit.
His glam shot, baby.
You just roll past that. You're a professional.
Yeah, you're a professional bot.
You give me
All
a lot more
right,
credit than I deserve.
Boy.
All right, so I played, what's up, Sega Man? I played PUBG. I played... What the fuck did I play this week?
Sea of Thieves!
Sea of
PUBG.
Thieves. I
VR.
started Rage 2. I played Job Simulator. I did a lot considering it's been very busy. And I'm sure there's a couple other things I played, but I don't remember. Oh, I
Like
played
Gang Beast?
Sims.
Did you play Job
I played
Simulator
Gang
on
Beast,
in
yeah.
VR?
Yeah. How
How come you still don't have VR in your description on Twitter as somewhere to find you?
It is.
'Cause she's hardly ever on it, man.
Yo, fuck you, bot. It's the background of my Twitter. It says Oculus, bitches. Now what?
Oh, no.
It says
I'm gonna
Steam,
double-check this.
You
YouTube,
need to put-
Mixer, Oculus.
You need to put the real Oculus, not the fake one.
The very first thing
Oh.
you have is a kissy face, #gamer, PC, Xbox, Switch.
What are you talking about?
It's not fake. It's portable Xbox. This is okay. Can we talk about this for a
It's-
second?
no,
This
No,
is
wait.
a-
gotta wait.
It's
gotta
my
wait.
background.
It's a smart move for Oculus to do
Gotta
this
wait.
because
Gotta
it gets
wait.
Who's
Sonic.
the host here?
Shut
Zip
up,
it.
Supersonic, for 1 second. I see what you're talking about. That's my bio because there is not enough room in my bio to write all the shit I want to say, but it's on the background, okay? Thank you. All right. Supersonic, what's your problem? Let's hear it. Tell us why
Oh.
you're mad.
No, the Oculus Quest is a very good idea because it gets it in. It's portable, no more PC, no more wires. Yes, you are limited to certain games and certain amount of graphics, but it's portable. People can bring it to friends' house. That's what VR needs is people to be able to test it and see if they like it and stuff.
Like
so
the
I think it's.
Labo.
You're gonna spend
Yeah.
$400 to test something out?
Don't compare this shit to fucking cardboard.
The Go already existed.
Got a lot of
though.
F-bombs going on here.
Fucking
Got a more
fuck.
powerful processor than your Oculus Quest or whatever. The Labo is literally a more powerful VR headset than what you are promoting right now, brother.
Oh,
That is that's totally an unfair comparison. You're comparing cardboard to.
Well, dude, you're comparing paint jobs. I'm comparing the engine. All right. Who out there would want a better engine over the paint job? I know I would.
Me.
I'm just saying.
Dude, everyone that I've talked to that has tested it and has it in their hands said it works very good.
Okay, so
And
they have.
that-
How do they feel about the Labo VR and what that might bring to the table?
It's trash.
That's what they think. You've asked them this.
Nintendo should stay away from VR. I mean, lots of comments.
I never
Where should I
got my
start?
Labo. I canceled my pre-order, so I cannot speak on that. But what I can say is people are enjoying it from what I've seen on Twitter. Just saying.
get your cardboard here.
Cardboard, get your cardboard. But yeah, people are supposedly enjoying it. But the Quest, unfortunately, to me, it's
Garbage.
It's not very intriguing because it doesn't play my Oculus games like all
Right.
of them.
Actually, well, it's cross play or cross buy or whatever.
But how much does it cost?
$3.99. But here's the deal.
I'm gonna go open a window.
Xbox, you just paid $500 for an upgrade to Xbox. So I forgot what I was
That's a
saying.
decent upgrade.
Wait, what's your point?
I did a trade-in. What are you talking about, bro?
Wait,
What's
for this Oculus Quest, you have to have a memory card, right? And you have to load the games on the memory card to play.
It comes with built-in memory, 128 or 64, I believe, or 128 and bigger.
Okay. My question is for the future of wireless headsets, why can't they do kind of like the whole Stadia thing where they just send it via Wi-Fi to the headset and
Latency, you need close to 80 to 90 hertz frames per second. And so streaming it is gonna be difficult. I don't know if you've messed around in VR much,
you see what I'm saying, though?
but that
Like,
would be the win for sure.
yeah, you see what I mean though? Like all they would have to do is basically just have a battery on board and then
I always thought the
processor to
Quest
put it to the image.
I always thought the Quest should have been able to just be the hybrid VR that can plug into your PC and be the Rift S at the same time. So that would have been awesome. For me, the Quest is DOA for me. It's not for me.
Trash, baby.
No, it's not trash. But I mean, if you got a Rift, you don't need a Quest at all because you got the best headset
All right,
out there.
time out though, because I was using my Rift today and I kept getting caught on the wire, and I was a little upset about that.
Well, if you don't want that problem, then get
But
a
I
Quest.
don't want a Quest because it's not going to play every game that I have.
Right. See, that's why I agree with Brian Baker's point of view is you don't get those high quality games. I mean, they do have some good games. They got big screen, and I mean, I can name a lot of very good games that are on it. But
the Quest to me is still
big screen
a consumer device. You don't.
Yeah, and they're on the Rift. You can get wireless on there if you really want to, like a battery.
What is
pack.
big screen?
So we go in and watch
dude.
movies. It's awesome, but
What's big screen?
it's not
Hold
a
on,
game. It's not a game.
All right. Well, he just said a game, and then he said big screen.
Yeah.
As a game.
No, but that is one of the coolest apps, freaking in VR. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
But I don't know. They got like super hot Apex Construct.
I'm smelling the fanboy in Supersonic right now for VR.
You better
I'm
put
a
that
total
away.
VR fanboy. I'll admit it. I'm a total
Can't use
VR
that
fanboy.
word.
If the Quest could play everything that my Rift currently does, then it would be a win.
Okay.
But the fact that there's two separate stores is dead to me. It's not happening.
Dead. D-E-D, dead.
Yeah, Dad, what he said. Well, what's the difference between the Rift S and the Rift?
A little bit of resolution and horrible audio.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Well, actually, I will counter that. There are third-party headset that are just like the Rift headsets that you can put in,
And no sensors.
So you have to buy another headset then?
No, and plus you free up all your USBs because it's got inside-out tracking.
Yeah.
And I have tried inside-out tracking on Windows mixed reality, and it works very good.
So yeah, no more sensors for the Rift S, but they killed it with me with the horrible audio. Who the hell wants to? We want to immerse your face in VR, right? But we're gonna fucking leave the audio on the outside and not give you some headphones.
But you do have that choice to get those. I forgot what headsets they are. I used them on PSVR as well, but they work very good. They're just same as the Oculus.
You got to strap another thing to your head, man. Like.
The sucky part is
you just clip them on. You just clip them on, and then
I want to hear from Butcher Van, since Butcher Van's an anti-VR person.
Well, the sucky part is like, so they bring out a product and then they bring out a new product, but then they take away features of the already out existing product to make the new product. It just it sounds like a downgrade.
It does.
And for the same price, like where do you go from there? Because I know it gets rid of the wires, but I mean you can't take away features. I mean you gotta, especially something like that. You gotta keep that.
It's just a quality of life thing. Like you don't have to worry about all these sensors everywhere. I mean it's not the Rift 2. It's just kind of a quality of life thing. You don't have to worry about sensors or USB stuff plugging in. If you got glasses, you can finally wear a Rift headset and use your glasses. I don't know. It's not like if you already have an Oculus Rift, it's
so
definitely
for quality of life they take away features.
No, I think inside-out tracking is a well-added feature. Yeah, it's I don't know. There's some give and take, but I mean, if you got a Rift, you're already fine.
But brother, the way you have been claiming about the Oculus Quest, man, you made me look into it. And when I looked underneath the hood of that thing, I laughed my ass off, bro. There's no way that you're going to defend that, man. It is a lesser VR experience, yo.
It is, but it's going to give people a good first impressions on VR because, like, people are going to say, "Do I need a PC to play this?" So they're like, "No, you don't need a console. You don't need a PC. You just get it."
Which is way overpriced for something like that, brother.
Which will go down at the end of the year. I mean, if you don't want it now,
you're guessing. You're guessing it'll go down by the end of the year, but in all actuality, you do not know that.
It needs to go down now.
It sounds.
You don't know that.
I think that's fair. I mean, people have no problem paying $500 for a console or anything. If you're interested in VR, hopefully more people get it. Like that's what I'm saying. People have a chance to try it out with their friends because it's portable. You don't have to lug around a PC or a console to show it to your friends.
You just have to spend the money of an expensive piece of a PC, or just about the same price as a console to bring it around with you. That's all. That's all I gotta do. It's overpriced. It's overpriced and it's underpowered, brother. And you got to admit that, man.
I'm waiting for somebody to say this is the greatest VR ever, and then maybe I'll purchase it. And that's all I got to say.
Well, who are you waiting for to say that?
Any of these guys that continue to, Super VR Station. I mean, he can sit here and he's got to defend it when you don't.
Salty. What's up, Ricardo?
It's not the greatest, but it's portable. No, I mean that's the benefit of that VR headset. There's no wires whatsoever. You can do whatever you want with it. You're not tethered down, and that's the benefit of the Quest.
Except
if
play
the
some of
Quest
the games
had Game Pass, if the Quest had Game Pass, it would be end game right there.
Fuck game.
Hey, yo, Butcher, it took me a second, but I figured out what you did right there. That was
I didn't figure it out.
You don't really want to get me started. Game Pass. I could go back in the cloud to Phil Spencer. Screw Game Pass. I don't even want to talk about Game Pass anymore. I'm done.
Game Pass and VR. Yes.
Yeah.
How's our guest doing
Oculus
over there?
Game Pass.
Hey, Nick.
Right.
What the hell did I say yes to coming into this?
But I do agree with Brian Baker that it should have had a way to attach it to a PC as an
Sonic,
option.
you better agree with me that it's overpriced and it's underpowered.
I agree with you.
Point blank. Period, man.
I don't know because you do get the wireless benefit. You do get the wireless benefit. So
I know Blaze
I
will
don't know.
agree with me on this one.
I agree. Back to you, Mel.
Cool. Vengeance, how are you doing over there? What are your thoughts on this? This whole VR madness.
I'm not really a VR fan.
Back to me.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you're
listening. We hear
Okay.
you. You're not a VR fan?
Yeah, I'm not a VR fan, but I hear that you guys say they're going wireless. Is this going to cause issues to where people are going to like run into doors and walls and whatnot?
I already do that. I gave my girlfriend a black eye because I was I was trying to load a potato gun in a VR game. I reached out for a potato and punched her.
We're gonna see on the news like someone punched someone in the eye or something because
I can only imagine it. He's like, "Damn potato," and punches her.
I got on my YouTube. It's funny.
Well, that's the one bright spot here is all like the YouTube fail videos are gonna get so much better now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And VR is pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was playing Job Simulator today, and there was confetti falling from the sky, and it was awesome. But the wires kept really screwing me up, so that is definitely a benefit to have the wireless option. But I don't want to downgrade in equipment to lose my, I don't want to get rid of one thing to fix a problem and then get another problem because of that. It's not worth it to me.
You're fine. And like with your Rift, you can, like I said, you can get a wireless adapter. And
Sonic sounds like he's working for Oculus and Rift. He's like,
I'm very pro VR, and I love the tech. Like even
You've been
AR
pro
stuff.
VR even before anybody else was like, I think at first I was pro VR and you were anti VR, and I didn't even have a VR headset at that point in time.
Oh god, I used to make fun of it. I'm as guilty as anyone else making fun of it before I tried it, and then I tried it, and it's freaking amazing. Like a long time ago, I did try it at Disney World before this stuff popped up, and it was like okay, but like some of the stuff on it is just amazing. Like Hellblade and VR is amazing. Alien Isolation. There's so many freaking fantastic VR games, and there's some games I cannot go back to playing on a flat screen.
Chris Hart likes VR, obviously.
Snap! Sonic was hooked on VR when he realized.
Was he hooked on phonics?
He can pet a hot dog with a Santa hat on.
Oh my god, I remember that day. Me and Blaze were trying to play a cooking game, and he's like, "There's a hot dog." It's my hot dog, and I'm like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." In 2 seconds.
Can I say, first off, I want to give Salty a shout out.
Time out. Wait, Chris Hart, Paranormal Activity VR is so scary. Sorry,
that's what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
He was like, Resident Evil in VR is lit. Well, brother, you have never played Paranormal Activity on the Oculus. That game is insane.
I was on the floor freaking out almost. Like, I was on my knees, and Xbox like, it's not real. And I'm like, it is real. Don't lie to me.
It's real to me.
Fucking real, guys. But, yeah, anyways, continue, bot. Imagine the new Predator game in VR. I would shit my pants. You know what? I would shit your pants for you.
I would shit your pants. Oh, man.
No, thank you. I'm good. You guys know I don't like scary games.
There is a Predator game.
Friday the 13th and make it Predator.
What?
Yeah, it's the same assholes that made Friday the 13th.
Yeah, they're just gonna take Friday the 13th and reskin it. Make Jason
with all
Predator.
The glitches and everything too. I hope so. That'd be great.
Wait, those are the devs for Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
They're making that Predator game?
All right, so I don't want to overkill people in the chat with the VR stuff. I know how much they love this VR chat. How about AR though? There's some Minecraft AR going on. What's this about?
I watched the trailer. It looks pretty interesting. It does look like a free-to-play mobile AR game. There's a lot of
Is that like the Pokemon nonsense bullshit?
That does look like a Pokemon kind of Go thing. It looks like you can build stuff together.
I don't really see that as AR. I see that as the government trying to see in your house in your everyday life. But anyways, continue.
Right. But I'm sure they'll use GPS and all that stuff, just like Pokemon Go. But it looks like you can
connects a
You
tie.
can. Yeah, it looks like you can build stuff with your friends and stuff. I mean, I don't know a lot about it. It looks interesting. Like I love AR stuff too, but
Jago, fuck
it's-
Minecraft is right. I'm tired of that game. But anyway.
Seriously.
Really, Jago?
it is
Really?
it is going to be a phone game
Overrated, man.
and or tablet game or whatever device like Microsoft wants you to use.
Well, Chelsea said Pokemon Go is friggin' great. Chelsea's a Pokemon fan. I am not.
Pokemon Go to the pole.
Pokemon D's nuts. Funny.
That game actually pisses me off because, like, when I'm at work, across the street, there's a whole bunch of people parked over there just because there's a gym at the theater.
Oh.
We gotta get that Pokemon.
So it blocks
A
all
symbol.
the trucks that are coming in that have to drop off all that.
Oh, that's aggravating. No, I'm good.
I got tired of throwing my balls everywhere and then having the thing run away.
You know, that sounds like a van problem.
Yeah.
I can see that.
The damn monster just kept running away. I was like, God damn it. It's like, just let me throw my ball.
Did anybody
He's throwing his balls around everywhere.
Did anybody try that Walking Dead AR game? I guess not. Cool.
no.
I did, and it was dumb as well. I didn't like it. It was like stupid fake little zombies in your giant kitchen. No, thank you. I'm not into AR. But whatever happened to HoloLens? Like, wasn't there supposed to be a Minecraft HoloLens thing?
I was gonna say something about that.
Yeah,
Let's hear it.
go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, they showed it with HoloLens at E3, like, what?
3 years ago.
or something? And we haven't heard anything about HoloLens since.
Oh, they sell HoloLens on the Microsoft website, but for what? There's nothing we can do with it.
Well,
They also sell VR.
Couple $1,000. You think you think Oculus Quest is expensive?
Dude, hold on. The HoloLens, in and of itself, first off, it is not a peripheral for your Xbox. It's not anything to plug into a PC. It's actually its own PC.
Okay, wait,
Right.
time out, because a while back there was certain games on Xbox that will pop up and say that it's compatible
Yes.
with HoloLens.
Yeah, because you can play it while having the HoloLens on it.
Who
But
has a
so
HoloLens?
He has one.
there are games that are Xbox Play Anywhere. You can play it on the PC as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't make it any different. Like the HoloLens, I've been trying to tell people for the longest time because people think it's a peripheral for the Xbox, and I'm like, it's its own computer, which is why it's so expensive. Which is why it runs its own programs. It has a CPU and a GPU and a special processing unit for its augmented reality. It's a computer that you wear.
Sounds like the Quest.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
No, it's
Like if you put it on and you look up at the clouds, like on the screen, you can see chickens.
I thought you were talking about.
I have it on right now. Then
the AR. Okay, so I have a question though. E3 is coming, and we're gonna be talking about that more next week, right? But E3 is coming, and Mikey Barra specifically said over and over and over and over. Burger. I can't make fun of him anymore. He's around. I promise.
I can.
But anyways, he specifically said over and over that I do not want VR on Xbox unless it's wireless. We have a Quest. Do you think that? Hold up.
I know what you're gonna say.
Hold up. The kitty's dancing.
Make it rain on 'em.
Holy double echo sound. Lucifer, thank you for the 448. Are you talking smack about Xbox and his gameplay? Yep, you could use VR gameplay to beat K-Mega. I knew that was coming. That is great.
I don't need VR to beat K-Mega.
Oh,
It's not
snap.
my fault that there are certain gamers out there that are blinded and are such a K-Mega fanboy that they can't recognize great gameplay.
What's up, Predator?
K Mega had VR.
No.
Oh, he had Ready to Rumble though, so he has my vote.
All right, so
Yeah, no.
time out.
I know he did.
You know what, Lou? Thank you for the 448. I know you're just talking smack to Xbox, but I need to get this out. Since Mikey Barr said over and over that he would not consider it unless it was wireless, and now that the Quest is wireless, do you guys think that there's a chance that they might announce some type of partnership with Oculus?
No chance.
No?
They got their own
Why?
headset.
Predator, I voted for you, just so you know. They have their own
Go ahead.
headset.
Go ahead, Brian
They're
Baker.
their
So
own?
let's see what you want to say.
No, there's just it's owned by Facebook for one.
It is.
The little bit we've even heard of a partnership was the damn reel for the Xbox One X when they talked about it.
Remember when they had the controller, the Xbox controller with the Oculus for purchase?
Yeah.
So obviously they had some type of deal going on there at one
It could have
point.
been
Because
just
Microsoft pushes controllers like crack cocaine.
Yeah,
Everything.
I love crack. Never mind.
I'm so confused about this,
Holy
bro, because
shit.
I was actually in Mike Ybarra's mixer, and he was saying that he prefers wired controllers than wireless. So
Because he
when
doesn't
said-
go through 10,000 batteries. But he doesn't even
No.
play on his Xbox. Don't worry. He plays on PC all the time.
Does he now?
Yes. And he'll
I've
be
never
the
seen him
first one
stream
to admit
anything
it.
besides PC games. Never.
He's always on his PC because, you know, it's Microsoft. They don't have to play Xbox games. They work for the company. And I don't blame them. Like, I used to pick that apart. I'm like, well, they should be playing Xbox. They're the vice president for Xbox. But at the
He
same
also-
time, like, it's Microsoft, you
I don't
know?
want them playing anything. I want them fixing the freaking dashboard.
Well,
Yeah, but-
Amen.
Yeah.
they're allowed
Amen.
to.
Yay.
Listen, you
Hallelujah.
guys, if you support his stream, it goes to charity anyway. So I want him
Yeah.
playing games, but carry on. Who's
Well,
up? Anybody?
What is he doing though? He's always streaming PC games, never working on the dashboard, like Brian Baker said.
That is not true because he was at work the other day checking out my stream. Okay,
One day.
one day at least.
One day at band camp, Mike Ybarra went to your stream. Mike Ybarra, listen, fix the damn dashboard. I'm tired of this crappy dashboard. It changes every 4 months, and I can't watch YouTube on it because it glitches.
Oh, that does happen. That's aggravating.
Wait, that happens to you? I thought I was a figment of my freaking imagination.
Oh shit! Xbot, look what Lucifer just said.
What?
Look,
Oh, damn.
Oh,
No.
Damn, Lou. That's
Fuck.
rough.
Lucifer, he's gonna go cry himself to sleep tonight. I hope you know that. Lucifer's like, that's what I'm here for.
He put the smack
Yeah,
down.
I
Damn it.
don't know. I don't know how much K-Mega is paying you, Lou, but I can tell you that I will double it.
From triple
Yeah, no. I understand.
Well,
about
he's
the
not
dashboard.
lying. I mean, the dashboard is that bad.
Yeah, I know. I deal with it all the time, and it freezes and it shuts down. Party chat is doo doo.
Am I the only one that believes like it was a lot better at the launch?
Yes.
Oh no, it was.
Yes, it was.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
that
take
was.
that back. I'll take all
Yeah.
that freaking Windows 8, hook my Connect back up, start controlling shit
Oh,
with
I
my
miss
hands.
Connect.
Yep.
I'll dumb
Snap.
down.
Xbox
TV.
Snap.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes.
Yeah.
Dang, we all agree on that one.
Bring it
Yeah.
back.
yeah.
Next topic.
I wasn't a big fan of Snap, but okay.
Dude, I would.
Xbox.
I've been watching.
Shut up,
Married her.
Xbot. He's lying because he used to use his Snap all the time. Don't even.
I don't know what
I've
you're
been-
talking about.
I've been
Oh, I know what
watching-
I'm talking about.
Be watching football games or wrestling or music videos while playing Destiny and shit. I miss that
Xbot
so much.
Xbot was definitely one of those people, and they'd be like, I don't even use that. Whatever, bot. Okay, anybody else want to give their opinion on if, let's hear from Crispy. Do you think that there'll be any type of partnership between Oculus and Xbox?
No,
Just
Microsoft
say
will
yes.
do their own thing.
I don't like your
Microsoft will
attitude.
do their own thing. That's just the way it is. They'll figure out their own thing, or they'll have
Will
some
they,
partnership
though?
with somebody else. Yeah, they will. At least the
They'll-
technology's there to do it. It just they need to do it better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll figure out their own thing that they can give up on in the
Yeah,
future.
they'll try it. I don't know about figuring it
There
out.
you go.
Like,
They do that a
through
lot.
music. There you go. You know what? I get that.
Hey, here's Project Spark. Nah, we're not going to do that. Here's VR launch. Nah, we're not going to do that.
That's a really good point, Butcher Man. Really disappointing, but you have a very good point. All right. Anybody else want to add to this? No.
No.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. That's the first time we had
Case
complete
closed.
silence in this entire show. That's cool. All right. So Microsoft and Sony cloud partnership. Can somebody please explain this to me? By somebody, I mean Xbot, because I know how much you love talking about this shit.
Yeah, I didn't just talk about this last night at all.
Oh, you know what? While we talk about this, I have something to show you guys. Please don't tell on me, though.
I think you should put all those pictures up on the screen for
Oh,
everybody to
how did you
enjoy.
know? I already got it. All right.
Unity
I have an
candles
image.
lit.
I made this. Xbot, tell us about this cloud partnership.
Well, no, the funny thing is it came out it came out a couple days ago that Microsoft and Sony have signed a deal when it comes to cloud tech in gaming and entertainment.
I love that deal.
Having the deal with the Azure cloud, which everybody knows is Microsoft's cloud platform.
Sorry.
Basically,
yes, they're in love.
How can I do this like this?
They're on vacation.
All right.
Basically, they worked out a deal where
motion sticks for everyone.
Look at the motion stick.
I put this together just for you guys.
Wow.
This is high quality right here. You see this?
Hey, Sachi Madonna, would you like to feel my motion controller?
Yeah, wow.
All right, Xbot, continue.
They signed a deal. Sony is going to be using the Azure cloud platform for what they call cloud streaming and gaming and entertainment. There are people kind of trying to guess what that means. Like, does it mean PlayStation Now? Does it mean that their PSN is going to go with Azure and be a more stable, more like secure online for gaming on the PlayStation Network? And I guess in return, Sony and Microsoft are going to work together to develop more cloud tech. And Sony, I guess their semiconductor kind of like division, it is a really good division for making semiconductors. So I guess they're going to be bringing that tech over the Microsoft.
Hold on. What the fuck is a semiconductor? I don't know what that is.
It's a conductor that's kind of aroused.
Gotcha. Okay.
Here.
It's a conductor that has a semi.
Yeah, pretty much. So get off the train.
like they're sending their Sony conductor from the Sony Orchestra that they have at E3.
Semiconductor is hardware. Anybody else on here? Because I would have a hard time defining what it is. I know Blades, you definitely dive into PC
nerd
kind of like hardware and stuff like that. Do you have an easy definition for a semiconductor?
It's the little things
know how to
that
build
go.
shit.
It's the little things that go on the green thing.
Semiconductor, a solid substance that has a conductivity between an insulator and the most metals, either due to the addition of impurity because of temperature effects. They know how to make shit. That's pretty much sum it up.
Good, that works for me.
Yeah, it sounds like they deal with energy efficiency, which when you look at electronics, PC, consoles, and stuff like that, you want the system to work efficiently, so it doesn't have to use a huge amount of power, making the hardware hot and stuff like that. So I can definitely see that. But like I said, people on social media are going crazy. They're talking about God of War on Xbox, Gears of War on PlayStation. People are saying that the PSN is going to be going on the Azure, making it a more stable online experience for PlayStation. There's so many people kind of like guesstimating.
I didn't think the PlayStation online experience was too bad myself, though. I mean,
I do.
They have issues just like Xbox has issues, honestly.
I think the thing where people get the most confused is the difference between partnership and collaboration.
Yes.
Because Infurious One just had a very interesting comment in the chat. It's not partnership. Sony came begging to Microsoft for server help because Sony is broke to solve their own problems. I don't know if that's exactly how it went, but continue, please, Butcher.
Yeah, the difference. A lot of people get confused about the difference between a partnership and a collaboration, and they were saying they are collaborating with Sony to basically update and fix and bring their ideas together for cloud support. So it's not like they're going to be bringing all these games together and merging services. They're just working together for the betterment of the future. Is what they're doing.
I love that they're working
Sony
together.
is going to be using the Azure cloud platform with cloud tech and all that stuff, and I believe it's for PlayStation Now. The funny thing about this whole kind of like this announcement was anybody out there who are PlayStation fans and we're laughing about xCloud and game streaming, and like Sony would never do that. They're for the hardcore gamers. They'll never try to do that. I started laughing because, guys, like, the egg is on your face right now. That's exactly where they're going as well.
Yeah, well, I did notice a lot of people saying, haha, Sony, now you gotta grovel to Xbox. Like, no, you don't. Like, can't we just be adults about this and say, hey, you know what?
Nope.
Great. Two awesome companies are working together.
It was a business decision. I mean,
So
Microsoft is basically GoDaddy for Sony servers now.
Here's my issue with the whole thing is, like, all these people, especially Xbox people, are blaming stuff on Sony people, saying Sony doesn't have the infrastructure and all this stuff. The real problem I see about this whole situation is they're thinking that Sony came and begged to Xbox and was like, hey, we need infrastructure. We're begging you, take us in. And that's how a lot of Xbox, like, hardcore fans think that this is going down, which I don't think that that's entirely even the case. Like,
yeah.
It's just kind of frustrating because when I see all this stuff on Twitter, people are saying, oh yeah, I'm neutral, but then they're completely making Xbox posts against PlayStation.
Well, see, oh, my bad, Butcher.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous because everybody knows that, yeah, Sony's service is not as widespread as Microsoft, but who says that it wasn't a joint collaboration, that they both had mutual benefits to it? Everybody's making it sound like Sony only has the thing to gain. Microsoft doesn't have anything to gain in this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, I think
that's where I see the problem.
We could all say that Sony has,
hey, Crispy's here.
They make TVs. Yeah, hey, how's it going? Yeah, what's
How
up?
you doing?
But Sony makes a lot of hardware. I think maybe that's where the semiconductor comes in. They make a lot of TVs, other things. That Microsoft. Oh yeah, baby. And Microsoft has invested. We might say, hey, like, why are they invested in Zura? And all of a sudden, it comes into fruition. Like, it seems like they're making strategic moves as usual, and this might be one of them. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we have something for you. You have something for us. Let's work together. We have Google, we have Amazon talking. We're going to make consoles and have streaming devices. Let's just put them out, just completely just destroy them. And we work together on this, and it comes out in the end that we're still the two top dogs, and we don't care which one of us is above each other. And that's what I see, to be honest.
Well, check it out. The reason why a lot of people are putting it as the emphasis of Sony coming to Microsoft is with Google coming in with Stadia, with Amazon ready to come into the console space as well, into the gaming space, all that good stuff. You look at, Google, you look at Amazon and their cloud, you look at Microsoft and their cloud, and everybody's game streaming and all that good stuff. When you look at Sony, they bought 𝐏𝐃𝐂𝐂 so many years ago. The industry is already past 𝐏𝐃𝐂𝐂, all right? And they didn't have anything to really kind of step up and upgrade and move forward going against, the Amazons, the Googles, and the Microsofts in terms of game streaming. We've been saying on Next Podcast for a while. It seems like, Next Podcast, I hate to toot horns here, but it seems like we talk about a lot of things before it becomes a thing. And then it becomes a thing, and we have to reference, do you remember back like 6 months ago? We were already talking about this on Next Podcast. Sony had to partner with somebody. All right, there were rumors that it might have been Verizon. There was rumors that they were talking to Amazon. They ended up going with Microsoft, but they had to.
Their direct competitor, though?
Yeah, they're mortal enemy. No,
Right?
it's just kind of weird.
Microsoft doesn't see it like that. You know who Microsoft, Xbox? They look at when Google stepped in. Did you see Phil Spencer change his tune when it came to like Stadia? Like,
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, you saw some fighting, Phil.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah,
exactly. But the cool thing about this is with this collaboration, aka partnership, whatever you want to call it right now, it's going to make Sony more viable moving into the future. And I know there's people out there that are like, oh, well, PS4, 100 million and stuff like that. You know, you can be on top of the mountain one day and at the bottom in the valley the very next, especially when it comes to electronics and what's going on with tech.
True story, Bob.
Tech moves so fast that you gotta evolve or you're gonna get left at the side of the road. That's the way it goes.
And why not team up with the biggest dog in the area? You know, they're fighting with Amazon and Apple and Google all the time for, you know, the top revenue as far as, you know, a tech company. And on top of that, they know their games. They have so many purchases they've made, you know, strategically to get publishers in there and gets a super amount of talent, taking talent from even Sony. And you know, rather than trying to, you know, ride that tide, let's just, you know, dive under it and let's come back up with a fresh, you know, new start. And I think that's what they're doing. And I think they're willing and able. And, you know, I don't know. I've been hearing that Nintendo actually is already announcing that they're doing that. I'm not really sure. I saw a tweet. I don't know if it was real or not, but, you know, that they're actually joining with them both. So I don't know if that's true or not. But
that's what I was curious about is what Nintendo is going to do. I wonder if they're going to team up or they're going to team up with Stadia, because Stadia could easily put a Google as long as you got a Google browser on a Switch, you're going to be able to play like all these games and stuff. So I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. Like the E3, Phil's going to have to sell us on all this cloud stuff. So I don't know. The cloud stuff kind of scares me because it kind of makes us getting closer to sense of ownership of games. So I don't know. I'm not the one cheerleading cloud and all that crap. So
you're just afraid there's going to be more subscriptions, Supersonic.
Well, yeah, that'll come with more subscriptions and stuff.
You know, I think Microsoft has proved something when it comes to buying games digitally on Xbox because, you know, they've been doing this type of stuff for a while. And if you look at their history on how they keep servers alive for games that have been around for so long, you know, they keep their first party games alive and kicking. I think they have earned a little more kind of like confidence from people like Supersonic who are like, well, you know, I don't own my games. They could just shut off the servers at any point in time and that would be it. But I think, you know, Microsoft and Xbox, they have proved that they're not just going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
But if cloud streaming does become the only option, which it could be, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not 2 years from now, maybe 7 years from now. I think next console generation is going to be the generation of transitioning into that. I mean, that's just my conspiracy theory and kind of one of my fears that it's going to just become cloud streaming only one day, and that sucks.
You just base every decision you make off of your conspiracy theory and your fear, all right? Just moving forward, every decision you got to base it off those two things, okay?
Yeah,
well, people were talking about how exclusives are not a thing anymore, and if that's not a thing, then what's the point of having each other's consoles like PS4, Nintendo, Xbox if you could just play on PC?
I don't like playing on PC, like my games.
The entry level price wise, if you look at the Xbox One X, the Xbox One X is a great deal for gamers who want to go in. First off, they like the simplicity of either just downloading the game and hitting start, or, you know, buying the disc now and then downloading the game and hitting start. But when you're talking about the whole 4K thing, when you're talking about, you know, the power underneath the hood, I feel like the Xbox One X actually has the best price point for the performance that it's actually putting out there. So it's still a legitimate console, and it's still in my opinion, I think it's a better a better investment in my gaming than a PC would be.
Has Xbox yet built a game ground up on the Xbox One X architecture?
I don't know. We got to ask Mikey Barra. Yo, OhSnaps, you got to ask Mikey Barra.
He's busy streaming PC games.
Well, no, the Xbox
next time.
The Xbox One X is the dev kit for Xbox One games. No. All right, and they have it to where they can drop the power to match like the One S and everything like that. Make sure the game runs on that. But initially, the games are developed. With the Xbox, the games are developed on the Xbox One X. That's the source. That is the main part of the dev kit.
So if Microsoft goes like this route where all their exclusives are everywhere, right? What if they have it where it's like a 6 months exclusive or something to the Xbox? That way you still have incentive to own an Xbox.
Because it's Phil Spencer. That's the answer.
But why? But if you're all right, now I got to put on my business hat here, right? If you're thinking
It's a
about
tiny
it,
hat.
it's a little beanie with a little propeller, and I spin the propeller, and that's how I think. Okay, but
Do you fly away?
No, not yet, man. But if you think about it on the business side of things, you're trying to, I don't know, extend your hand out to a consumer base that's beyond the console. Why would you tell them, yeah, you know what, guys, we care about your gaming. We really can't wait to work with you, buy our products, but guess what? You're going to have to wait 6 months extra at launch day. Doesn't make any sense that way. All right.
So, I'm sorry. Hypothetically, you could think of it this way. Microsoft's looking and saying, if we could get, 20 million subscribers instead of the 9 million we have, how much revenue would that increase compared
How many more
to
people can they get on Game Pass?
Game Pass, whatever they're going to do in the future as far as cloud streaming and everything else? Like, why not do that? Being the company they are, we all know that like they go into like here and there and everywhere. So rather than being okay, all we care about is selling consoles, that's kind of, it is an asinine way of thinking if you think about it. If you really only care about that, how are you going to succeed as a company?
Dude,
I'm just saying.
Focusing on just selling consoles doesn't make any sense in this business. To a certain point, it did before, like last generation and everything like that, because you had to have a certain number of consoles out there to sell what really makes the money, which is the games. The software is where they profit. The consoles, they don't really profit from those. Most times, companies will take a loss, developing the console, putting it out there at a certain price and take a loss for it, because in the end they're going to make up for it with the software sales. That is where the money is made there. So if you're focusing just on putting consoles out there, it makes no sense, especially with Microsoft being in the PC space as well. And I'm talking with my business hat. Like I said, my gamer hat isn't on right now, but business wise, like it makes sense that you have your software available in more areas, because that's more money coming in, which in turn can lead to more games being developed, more games going out to more platforms.
Yeah, we've heard this conversation about this leads to more games being developed, but we're seeing games like Forza Streets released on PC, and they're releasing phone games, Minecraft phone game,
And
PC
how long
phone game.
it takes to develop a phone game?
We haven't had nothing in 3 years, Xbot. That's been a long time.
Do you want a game on the system that takes as long in development as a mobile game, or do you want Ninja Theory to like come out with a full-fledged AAA title? Do you want 343 to make a full-fledged Halo that we're used to coming out with? When it comes to them having to make a new engine and everything like that, make the game that way. Or do you want your console to be just an overpowered cell phone?
It's a way to subsidize the income. Gears Pop is such a small little thing that, yes, you probably had like 20, 30 people developing. And then you, on top of it, have strategic partnership with, I can't remember what mobile company it is that helped them make it. And, it's simple little things that all of a sudden you have the opportunity to have hundreds of millions of people, buy or download the game. You have ad revenue, other things. Like we're thinking of things that it's so simplistic, but there's so much involved now in how you get revenue from the internet, from gaming, from everything else. And, they're just thinking out of the box. I think that's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
I can't wait till E3 where they show off phone games and PC games and stuff. It's gonna be awesome.
Brother, they're gonna
Check
show
'em out.
Halo Infinite. They're gonna
Get
show
outta here.
more Gears. I believe they're gonna finally put out even if it's a teaser trailer for the next Fable. You're gonna see the new Ninja Theory game. After all that, if they show a couple smaller titles, you know what? I want on CCC that next week. I want you to go in and just hammer them for the mobile stuff, and not say anything about the AAA titles that they show. All right, good deal.
Okay. Well, guys, we have to move on. Is there anything you want
we
to
have
add,
to?
Blades
Do we
or
have
Nick?
to go? We can sit right here in this space and just keep going. I'm down.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I know, but you're putting me to sleep, bot. No offense. It's
Dang.
Am I not entertaining?
no, not entertaining enough. If
He
you talk to
said he was
baby
putting
boy,
a business
baby
hat
voice.
on. I mean,
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
putting the
I
hat
didn't
with
like
the really-
business hat. Talking baby voice with business hat, bot.
Yeah, talking baby voice like me. Let's be babies. Hey, Xbot, where is there? I can't find him anywhere on Destiny. What planet he's on? I can't find him. Help me, help me,
That's
help me.
not business. That's Destiny. You're fired.
That was not me.
All right. Who here
I
has?
enjoyed that segment, bot.
I enjoyed
Back
it
to
too,
you, Mel.
bot. But then eventually I fell asleep. I'm sorry. Rage 2 thoughts. Who here has played Rage?
I will mute my mic.
I raised my hand.
Rage
I
2,
raised my hand.
Xbot.
I had the money, I would.
Blades is muting himself. If Vengeance had the money, he would. That doesn't really help. And we lost Butcher Van. Supersonic, did you play Rage 2?
No, I don't. I haven't even heard opinions.
Okay, anyways, Xbot, what are your thoughts on this?
Yo, hold on. I have to shout out Lucifer in the chat. He's like, damn, tornado warning here. If we get hit, I want Sonic to have my game pass.
Wow.
I will send like, hey, stop torturing me.
I'm gonna mute you.
Wow.
Thanks, Lucifer. Bring all the Game Pass through the tornado. We actually had one last night.
Okay, cool. Xbox, what are your thoughts on fucking Rage 2? Can we hear it?
My thoughts on Rage 2 so far. I mean, it's a fun game. I'm having an issue, and I talked about this last night as well. But a couple people in the chat were telling me I had to adjust kind of like my sensitivity with my controllers, because I've been having an issue where I go to aim down sights, and it feels really loose, like the gun when I go to aim down, it drifts over to the right or to the left or something like that. But I gotta say I like the world that this game is in. I definitely like it more than Rage 1. Rage 1 did not catch my attention whatsoever. It was just so drab, and like I don't know, there was something about it that never hooked me into it. But with this one, having the bright kind of like punk AI, coming after you, the open world having kind of like that Mad Max feel when it comes to the cars and everything like that. I'm digging all that stuff. But I'm just having an issue with the gunplay. And the funny thing about that is when you look at other people reviewing the game, the one big highlight that they have is the gunplay. So I'm like, man, what am I doing wrong? I got to go back in and check the sensitivity. And they said lower the sensitivity to my controls, and it'll feel a lot better.
Yeah.
But all in all, like searching for the different kind of like power-ups, the different vaults, stuff like that. I'm having a lot of fun doing that. I like how it's open world, and when you get to a vault, they do have an opening, but you can kind of create your own way to get in there and take out the enemies that are defending the vault. It's pretty cool, man. And anybody who got it at launch or who has gotten it from then until like tonight, I think you guys are gonna have a lot of fun with it. I don't know what to say about people who are on the fence about the game though. But there's some aspects I really like about it. There's some aspects that are awkward, and I got to test a couple things out when it comes to gunplay to see if I can make that feel any more engaging, any more kind of like natural than what it is right now.
Well, I am not loving it.
You don't like the game?
I only started it, like played maybe a half hour of it, and I'm just I don't know. It's hard for me to get into. One, because it's solo and you're running around shooting monsters, and it's just I'm not really enjoying it yet. But I'm trying to give it a fair chance. But then I was like, I'm gonna go take a nap, and then Xbox like Sea of Thieves, and I was like, I'm not gonna go take a nap. I'm playing Sea of Thieves with you. But it didn't, like, everybody's talking about how colorful and awesome it is, and it's not like that in the beginning. So to me, it's very mediocre right now. And I don't want to say anything bad about it because, you know, we didn't buy it. Someone gifted it to us, but I'm not loving it right now. And I don't know if I didn't want to play it to begin with. So the fact that I didn't want to play it to begin with kind of doesn't help. OhSnap 145 towards my Switch. That's what you've got, or is that what you're asking for?
Yo, when it comes to JT Gamer, you never know. If he's asking for money,
Like a couple weeks ago, he's like, "Give me $45."
No. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it seems very, like, you know, those of you who enjoy solo games, that's great, but I just couldn't get into it yet. I'm gonna continue to try, but I'll maybe give it another half an hour and then that's it. I'm just saying.
Is it kind of like Doom-ish, but without the cool music and?
it has a certain Doom feel, but for people that are like, yeah, it's like an open world and Doom slammed together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't see that. There's
I
like
don't
certain...
either, and I only watch you play Doom. I've never actually played Doom.
When does Doom Eternal come out? Does anybody know?
10 years from now, Bob.
I can't wait that long.
Mel, we watched you kick animals for an hour. See, Black Rider, that's different. I chose to kick the animals for an hour, okay? And it was fun.
Do you guys?
It's actually a very similar game, though.
No, I don't see it, but I'm not feeling it. I don't see it. Of
course, because there's no unicorn flamethrower.
Maybe that's why. Crispy,
did
we see what?
But I think we're getting into the realm where these games are like kind of feeling way similar, actually, what you just said, Xbot, because like now you're gonna have Borderlands 3 come out, and I mean, in realism, how much different is that game? You know, I think maybe. But that's what I'm saying. But I mean, in realism, like for somebody like me who doesn't really play these games that much, like I'm just looking at them and I'm like, well, you kind of do the same stuff over and over again. You know, like you can reskin it or put it whatever way you want, but in the end, like, okay, am I going to go for this game, or I know at some point Borderlands 3 is going to come out? Am I going to invest my time in this game when I hear like, you know, mixed reviews about it and this and that? And I don't know if they're using, I don't know what engine they're using. I hear a lot of people saying it's kind of like blocky.
It's called the Apex engine.
Yeah, they're saying it's a little bit blocky and stuff, like a little weird. I don't know. I obviously haven't played it, so I mean, I'm kind of asking you guys, have you kind of experienced that, or?
Dude, my bad.
No, it's okay. I know that I was like, when I'm controlling it, it's not necessarily blocky, but I did notice stuff popping in. I started to get that icky vertigo feeling, like, and I don't even have the plasma TV anymore. It was very fast. And then, like, I'd noticed stuff popping in. I'm not really sure what you mean by the blocky, but, like, it's very quick in the sense, like, I'm trying to walk up to something and, like, grab the ammo box, and it's just going, like, the marker's going past it because it's going too fast, and it's really annoying, and I don't like that.
Yeah, and that's kind of the issue I'm having. And then later on, when you're aiming your guns, it kind of does the same thing. When you're aiming at enemies, I find myself what I call mini strafing.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But if I have to pick like my biggest negative when it comes to this game, I gotta say it's the fact that there's no HDR implemented in this game. Because when you look at it, you see the contrast between kind of like the deserty areas, the swamp areas, the punk type enemies, the mutants, you know, with the punk enemies, they got like neon colored mohawks and stuff like that. You know, spray painted bright colors on really kind of like drab, you know, post-apocalyptic kind of broken down buildings. This game screams high dynamic range when it comes to the color, and it's not in there. Like, I don't understand why it's not in there from
I can
launch.
tell you why, because Lucifer said Rage 2 is coming to Game Pass. And you know what,
That's
Xbox, I haven't experienced all the color pop and all the awesome that the cover of the game has, honestly.
You played Sims on the 4K television. You know the deal.
Okay, yeah, but like I'm talking about Rage 2, like I haven't experienced any of the awesome colors that could potentially be there, okay? And the cover looks like so much like Far Cry New Dawn. It looks like it's fun, very punk, very bright colored, and I'm not seeing any of that yet. So in the beginning of the game, they're losing me because I don't have that. I don't have the pink and the bright yellow and the neon colors to draw me into the game, and there's nothing about it that I'm loving at this point.
So
Melody,
OhSnap, you're saying that you need something bright and shiny to get you into the game?
Yes, I do.
Unicorns and rainbows. Unicorns and rainbows, right, Mel?
Yeah, because I don't know. It's like if I look at the cover of the game versus what I'm playing at this point in time in the game, it's losing me. It doesn't feel like the same game. Like it looks like so much fun, and I'm sure it could be. I just have to give it a chance, but I don't think they can keep my attention that long. That is all.
Anybody else?
I haven't played it, but I didn't know it didn't have HDR. That's a pretty big fail.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's a lot of brown, right, and pink. Like the pink should be.
Where's the pink? There's no pink.
There is pink.
It's not in the beginning.
There's definitely pink.
Barely.
Well, that game's not even 1080, or it's 1080, right? Not 4K.
Yeah, it's 1080 60. But I can't believe it doesn't have HDR. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blades, don't you think with the color palette that they've showed and everything, like this game would scream having that higher contrast of color.
It almost makes you feel like they didn't even like care to try.
They didn't even try.
You know what?
Bethesda hasn't been doing good with that, to be honest.
Sounds like the first Rage. You know, and I played the first Rage, so the first Rage looked great for being on 360. Like it looked really good. But the game was just mediocre at best. And
Bethesda's like in a time warp, I think. I don't know. Like you even play Fallout 4 now, and it's kind of icky. It's like, you know, like I don't know if they need a new engine. They need something.
That
I don't know.
costs money.
Well, they should have money to spend. I'm just saying.
They should.
Lucifer said Rage 2 looks like it should make some cool gameplay videos. Hint, hint.
You know, Lucifer, I actually had Rage 2 in my gameplay last night, brother.
Oh, snap.
But I think you said you already voted for K-Mega.
You didn't have Ready to Rumble, though.
Yeah, no, dude.
Low-key Lucifer votes for Xbot every week.
I even admit, I told K-Mega off air before we started, I was like, dude, I saw the game that you started with your gameplay. I was like, man, I think you're... Like I already knew everybody was fighting for second place. You bring back a game like Ready to Rumble and show gameplay of that, dude. You're bound to catch all the votes. Yeah.
You know what you got to bust out? You got to find a way to get Def Jam Vendetta up in there. There you go.
He already had that in his gameplay as well. You know why? Because he plays on emulators on his PC as well. So he has all those games. I feel like he's cheating when it comes to gameplay.
Wow, but why don't you cry about it?
I will not. I'm a man.
All right, we're gonna move on.
I can't understand what you're saying.
I can't either.
Without the
Sounds
modulator.
Like he's eating it.
Oh, I'm sorry. He pulled out Essex Tricky 1 week too. Xbot, where the hell is the Azure person on Destiny? I can't find him.
All right, we're not talking about Destiny. No, you guys can talk about this after the show. All right, moving on. Publisher pulls games from Epic Store during big sale. Supersonic, what games did they pull from the store?
What? Oh, I don't know exactly what games, but here's...
Did you read the article that you gave us?
Yes, but here's the deal. There's 1 or 2 games that were not even released yet. So people like already pre-ordered, pay full price, and then Epic does a sale, and it's like $10 or $20 off. So I think Epic's kind of like rushing things too quickly.
Epic is gonna
with this.
stumble over themselves.
They might, but I mean that's crazy because like what about the people that already pre-ordered it? And the game's not even out yet. So some of the publishers are pulling their games from the sale, and it's not that hard for Epic to. What they got? 50 games on their Epic
So
store.
is Vampire
It's not that
the Masquerade and
right.
Bloodlines 2 or Bloodlines 2, the upcoming action RPG, disappeared first, and then after that it was. I don't know what.
Yeah,
The
I don't have the article pulled up, but I mean, Epic. You only have like 50 games in your library. How hard is it to ahead of time call these developers and okay this? I mean, I don't hate Epic or anything because I do like that they have a curated store where there's not a bunch of nonsense in it.
Yo, Sonic to Epic is like, hey guys, you're moving too quick. You gotta swoop, like you gotta romance me first. Come on, guys.
No, I mean they are though they're new, and of course they wouldn't have been able to do this without the luck of Fortnite and getting all that money and stuff, and they had to do something with the money, so they opened up the store, and I think they need to slow down a little bit and do it the right way and stuff. I mean, it's awesome that they're giving publishers extra money and stuff, but to put stuff on sale that isn't even out yet and not confirming everything with the publishers and stuff and the developers, that's kind of, it seems like they're just rushing everything.
Well,
but it is nice to get 2 free games a month for not even subscribing to anything. But go ahead, Mel.
Yeah, you just say without subscribing to anything because you don't like subscriptions, but
you don't have to subscribe.
Eventually, you will. Mark my words. But anyways, so it says Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. It was on sale briefly, but then it got pulled from the store. And essentially, it's because Epic they announced to make a sale. It included a percentage and then an additional $10 off of every game price $14.99 or higher. Now that being said, if a game didn't even come out yet, they don't want that on sale if it's about to be going on sale in general, like put up for sale.
And it kind of makes their game kind of feel like devalued because the game's not even out yet. They're marking it down.
Yeah, I agree. So the people are just pulling out of the sale, and it is Epic's. Yeah, shut up. Epic, it is their responsibility to take that time and say, hey, unless they have something up there that they have an agreement with these people, say, hey, we're gonna do sales, flash sales, or whatever type of sales, mega sales, and your game is going to be involved in these sales unless you choose to pull out. But yeah, it must be very frustrating. But anybody who did purchase it prior to it getting pulled off the store does get it for that price that they did purchase it for on sale. So that is good.
I only have the Epic Store for the free version of Subnautica in VR.
Yeah, same here. And then Xbox never played it, so I'm about to remove that from my PC because I really don't need it.
Well, I don't play your VR unless you're here. I'm sorry, lady. I don't need you to blame me for breaking, but not really breaking your VR headset.
She'll give you that secondhand Oculus Quest.
There was a game that Epic they had briefly priced incorrectly at $6.99, and the developer Supergiant corrected it, confusing the increase not only by the game's sale price, which was now $14.99, but also the base price, which was supposed to be $19.99, but is now $24.99. So they're accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally incorrectly pricing games, and I don't think that's really accidental, and that's a big screw up for the developers if you are accidentally listing games for cheaper than they're supposed to be. And there's an entire article about it, but I'm not gonna sit here and read the entire article. But I think that essentially Epic is getting in over their head a little too quick, and they need to pull their reins back a little and take some time and more care before they actually do launch things like this. What's up,
They're like, screw that, give me the money.
Yeah, that seems to be a theme with them lately. But Vengeance, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Say words and things.
I have no idea what's going on with the Epic Store, but when you're saying like different pricings, like three different prices, that's just confusing me as
it's
a
very
customer.
Confusing.
So
yeah. It confuses me as well, and just trying to read the article is very confusing. But that's Epic for you, so thank them. Anybody want to add it?
I'm checking out their sale right now.
Why?
I call it Fortnite syndrome. They got the Fortnite syndrome. They think they can do whatever they want.
They want the money real quick. They want money real quick.
Oh yeah, this store would not exist if it wasn't for Fortnite. So like,
definitely.
Me as like a PC gamer, like I usually get stuff on Steam. So I mean, what if Fortnite kind of drops down? I know they have the Unreal Engine and stuff to work with, but what if the store shuts down? Then you lose all your games. I mean, that's concerning.
That would be very disappointing, but I doubt you'd lose all your games because
I'll never buy anything from the Epic Store.
You know what? I agree with you, Blades. But anyways, we're gonna move on to our last topic, and then we're gonna hop out of here. Tetris 99. You guys know how that's a free game on Nintendo Switch. So it is free as long as you have the online subscription.
I was just about to say.
It's not actually a free game. But if you have their online subscription, you do get it free, but there really wasn't many options for the online subscription in the first place, so I got it because of Tetris. But they do have Big Block DLC, and it adds an offline mode as well. No, they did not have an offline mode before. You can only play online. But it is $9.99 now. I saw this on Facebook. Now scrolling down the comments. I love reading Facebook comments because people are so ballsy behind like their phone keyboard. Yeah, it's ridiculous now. So like all the time I will sit there and read comments on Facebook to Xbot, and he laughs, and sometimes he's like, oh geez, here she goes again. But it's really annoying. But anyways, people are complaining on there essentially about the fact that they're going to offer a free game, quote unquote free game, and then put out a paid DLC. You know, and my theory about this, and I want to hear from you guys in a moment, but my theory about this is they need to continue to support the game. All right. So if they're putting out a $10 DLC and I didn't pay for the game in the first place, aside from paying for the online, I don't really care. Like I would like to play offline, and I feel like that's a good portion of the $10, you know, because you can't just buy the Tetris game, which I was disappointed about. But there is Puyo Puyo Tetris on the Switch, and I do play that quite often.
Say it in English.
What the hell? Puyo Tropical of
Puyo Puyo. I don't freaking know.
Puyo.
Later, Z Black Rider. Something Tetris. All right. Puyo Puyo Tetris, and it is free. You can play offline, and you play against comms. You know, with the Tetris 99, you had to have the online, and now they have the $10 DLC. So I'm okay with paying $10 for it. I haven't really discussed it with the Xbot yet, but anyways, I'm totally okay with that. He knows that I'll get my $10 worth when it comes to Tetris, first of all. Second of all, if they need to continue to support the games,
never tells me
somebody...
people. Never.
Yeah, you're
never
right. Game of Thrones time, alert. But, you know, like, they need to support the game, and if someone's working on the game, developing the game, and making it better or making DLC, they need to get paid for this. So I'm fully okay with paying $10 for some DLC, and I want to hear from you guys. So, Vengeance, let me hear your thoughts on this.
So you're saying that we have to have a online subscription in order to play this game?
Yes.
And it's a free-to-play game?
Sort of, yes.
So it's
free to play
like
with
Fortnite
online.
with like Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not okay with that. I'm against those kind of terms.
Okay. But that being, like, put that aside, you already have the Xbox Live, right? So if there's paid DLC for Fortnite and you love Fortnite, would it be a problem?
I
All right,
don't know.
Let's pretend it's your favorite game. What's your favorite game right now?
Gears of War.
All right. It's Gears of War. You just got that free with your Xbox Live subscription. You're really happy about this. There's a $10 DLC. Are you going to support it and get the $10 DLC because, one, you want it, you enjoy the game, and you're okay with paying that because someone has to develop that, right? That's the way I look at it. Someone has to develop that, which means someone needs to get paid. That's just my thought process. But would you be okay paying?
So when you bring up Gears of War, was actually an issue anyway because they had DLC that you can buy, And I didn't actually accept that. I didn't buy any of the DLC that was paid for.
Mm-hmm.
I only earned, coins or whatever when you played games. So, no, I would not.
Okay. But why?
I just don't see value in it,
Yeah.
It's just a skin or, a weapon or...
Okay, but
it doesn't make any difference.
It's the big block DLC, and you can play offline. Sorry.
Okay.
Totally
So
different game.
I have something about this offline thing. Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of calling it Tetris 99?
No, I think there's an offline mode against the computer, though.
Okay, so it's against the computer,
And
but
I like
in realism,
playing Tetris.
It's supposed to be a survivalist.
Yes.
It's supposed to be a survivalist type.
Have you played it?
Game.
Do you realize how evil these people are on Tetris?
It's the horde mode of Tetris 99.
Yeah, they are pretty
mode.
evil.
Thank you.
Speaking of Tetris, they just need to bring back puzzle combat in Mortal Kombat.
Tetrisphere. Come on. Bring that back. Tetrisphere was awesome.
There you go. JT Gamer, I have both physical and digital, and the only thing that I'm all digital is on my Xbox. I don't know. It's just, to me, like, I'm okay with paying. And I do like having the offline mode because I do play the other Tetris game because it's only a demo that I'm playing. And I will play that over and over and over for hours because I enjoy Tetris that much.
Snaps, I'm kind of split on this because on one side I'm thinking, it's DLC, so it doesn't necessarily need to be in this game, right? Because when you're talking about
hold on. Hi, Graphic God.
You're talking about the battle royale. Jay, what is up, brother?
What's up, Brian Wood?
But on the other hand, I'm also looking at it as with an offline mode. An offline mode will help you kind of like practice and hone your skills to get better at Tetris 99. And if that's the case, I would say more that it should have been in the game from the start.
That's a good point.
So this way you can kind of hone your craft, get better at, kind of seeing where everything was going and just getting better at Tetris overall. Because like you said, people in Tetris 99 are freaking savages.
They
man.
are. Xbot knows.
I do know. But so like I'm at a fork in the road here. Like I don't think it's too bad, $10, and like you said, supporting the developers, stuff like that. But then I'm like, an offline mode should have already been in this game for people who want to practice before they go online.
All right, that's a very good point.
I agree.
But
so you purchase that DLC, you get the offline mode and you get the full game.
You get bigger blocks.
You get offline mode and you get Puyo Puyo.
No, that's a different game bot. You don't get Puyo Puyo.
Why do you have to pay for offline mode? That's
a good point. Right. It seems counteractive. I understand that, but I guess it feels like Nintendo Switch kind of did it ass backwards. But maybe that's so they can get their people and get people in there getting the subscription to the family online or the online in general, because the family was like only $40 for a year up to 8 people. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy that. But so it adds the offline modes. It says modes, so I imagine there's more than one. And you'll battle 98 bots in the CPU battle. Survive on marathon mode to clear most lines possible. Stay tuned for more additional upcoming updates. So, Tetris 99, though, the thing about that is it's not a very clear game. Like, there is no training mode. There is no instructions on how to play. You just go in and learn and figure it out. I had to watch videos on YouTube to figure out what certain things do and how to do certain things. What's up, EZZ?
Jesus.
But yeah, Blades, you've played this, right?
Yes.
Thoughts on it?
It's paid DLC. It's just backwards, like you said. It should have been single player, and then if online came out later, but they got their hooks in with this free game with the online service. I don't see a problem with it. I mean, fucking Tetris at the end of the day. Like, if you dig it, it's $10.
I fucking love Tetris, bro. I do.
Then it's worth it.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it.
You know what? I don't care. You don't have to. I'm gonna play.
I'll
against
buy
the
that for
computer.
$1.
You're gonna play with 98 other computers, guys. Let's put it that way. It's
99 bots, but a Justin ain't one.
Xbox? What?
But a Justin ain't one. All right, Supersonic.
Damn it,
Thoughts?
did Nick tell you that? Yeah.
What?
Nah, he said, but a Justin ain't one. You see?
No,
See?
no.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, he put the smack down.
Oh, wow.
No, not at all, Sonic. Move on.
Supersonic, anything you want to add about that?
No, I kind of disagree. I mean, I agree with Xbot.
Oh, what? What?
It doesn't happen very often. But I just think it should have been there at the beginning. And if they're adding single player, then it should be free, in my opinion.
Mel's on the island by herself.
I'm fine
It's
with being
okay.
on an island by myself with my offline Tetris, okay?
The plane!
I love Tetris. I don't mind playing it for hours on end. And I don't like waiting for other people. So I'm fine paying for big blocks because I don't like little blocks, but I deal with it. And you're going to play with 98 other people anyways. That's how people are going to come in number one. I saw somebody post that on Twitter the other day, and now I get it. Because they are savage on there, as Xbox said.
Guys,
Foxy
check it
said-
out. Check it out. Tuesday, I will have the Nintendo Switch with me all day.
Ooh.
Because I am going to be working from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the store, and OhSnaps is going to let me have the Switch for my downtime.
Yeah, you get to play with the Switch in your downtime, and then Xbox coming home, and we're hopping on Sea of Thieves with Mooch. It's going to be so much fun.
E-double-Z, don't save that quote, please. I see that in the chat.
Already there forever. Guys, we're going to wrap it up and get going. Vengeance, you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to?
They can find me on SMF Vengeance 91 for my Twitter. The 2 E's are 3's. And on Xbox, it's the same thing, just with a space, without the 91. And I've been playing Mortal Kombat like crazy, so if you want to join, just send me a message and we'll fight.
Yeah.
Fight.
You check him over on Mixer as well. He's
Oh yeah, I
streaming.
totally forgot that.
I know, it's okay.
It's mine.
But if you go follow him on Twitter, I put the link in the chat there. You can give him a follow on Twitter. Go find out when he's streaming on Mixer and give him a follow. That would be super. Thank you for joining us today. It's been a lot of fun. I know it's been hard to get a word in, and you kind of just got to jump in and stumble over these guys and just be like, shut the front door.
I was just trying not to be rude, so.
Oh, no, there is no such thing as rude here anymore. We're family.
I just wanted one piece of advice. You got to go like a blind man at an orgy and just kind of feel your way around.
You never say that.
Oh, snap.
Again.
Fucking dick grabbing.
Ew. Don't say that either. Oh, God.
Still about
Okay.
6. What?
Anyways, Blades, you want to let people know where they can find you?
On the corner of sunshine and positivity.
Mr. Positivity himself.
No, I don't want people to find me, but people who do know me, Delirium Blades. That's about it. Next, Game of Thrones is on. Let's
Delirium Blades or Brian Baker?
go. Brian Baker is my government name.
Well,
Don't
that's
go
your
search for
YouTube
that.
name. That's your Twitter name. So I really don't know what else to tell you.
I don't have a
You can
presence
find-
here. I mean, my
You can find
presence-
Delirium Blades at glamshots.com.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. All right, Crispy Bomb. You want to let people know where they can find you?
At Crispy Bob on Twitter, and yes, you can go on my
Fox,
Twitter,
don't
and you
I
can follow
agree
me
with
on Mixer. You can follow me. You can friend me on Xbox Live. I'm down to have as many friends as possible. I'm always good with that. And if you do follow me on Twitter, I will follow you back. I make sure I do, and I appreciate everybody.
I appreciate everybody too.
I appreciate
So, Supersonic Station, do you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to?
Find me on Supersonic Station on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch, and I'll be unboxing toys. And find me on Retro Renegades on Tuesday. On Wednesday, during the day, me and Lady Likes UK are going to do a dream stream. And at night, I kick Dirty J's ass all over the WWE ring every Wednesday night. And then Weekends, I will be drunk.
Super Baby Station is seared in my brain now.
Wow.
He too didn't give his Oculus ID. Shame.
Very nice.
Rumble. Eject. What?
Oh, hold up,
What the
guys. Ricardo Willis, thank you for the super chat. Hold on, because the cat's going to sing a double song in a moment.
Get the cat off the motion.
All right, thank you so much. Hi, Gothwitch Girl. We're actually wrapping it up, you guys. Thank you for the super chat, Ricardo. Xbot448, where can people find you?
You can find me sailing the high seas either on the Republican or the USS Bipartisan. I don't care as long as I can get out there and get that gold. That is the ship I will be on. But not only that, you can find me on YouTube at Xbot448. You can find me on Twitter with the same name at Xbot448. I do host a podcast every Saturday on my YouTube channel called The Next Podcast, one of the best podcasts to ever grace YouTube. If you haven't checked it out yet, you definitely have to. And here every Sunday, hanging out with all my best friends and Supersonic.
And
You did not say that, motherfucker. I am triggered.
And Supersonic. All right, guys. And Butcher Van is out. He had to go take care of some work stuff. But yeah, you guys could find his information. I was gonna say check him out in the information below. Find his information in the description. I feel like I'm drunk right now, but I don't know why. I'm not drunk.
It was that
You sorta
CBD
sound
gummy.
like it.
It was that CBD gummy.
You know what? Good point, Xbox, because I'm like stumbling over my words and my eyes are tired and I'm lazy.
You want to get high?
It sounds like PUBG time.
You know, I'm probably
PUBG
gonna go take a nap, guys. Anyways, you can find me on Twitter at Girls Can Game 22, right here on YouTube or Mixer, wherever you're watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Next week we should be talking about some E3 stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Next week or the week after, I don't know. Anyways, bye guys.
E3 is so
Later.
soon. I can't wait.
Bing, bing, bing.
Adios.
Oh, in your face.
Bong.